Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company.
At a festive and supportive atmosphere on the southeast side of Mount Pleasant, Iowa, as we welcome you to this special presentation of Panthers boys soccer on Mount Pleasant Live. For the first time in exactly 30 days, the Mount Pleasant boys soccer team returns home to open postseason play as they host the 2026 IHSAA Sub-State 4 semifinal. From the west side of East Lake Park, joined by producer Kellen Gracie, Mike Heaton, I'm Louis Saranda, and it is my privilege to narrate the action this afternoon as the Mount Pleasant Panthers match up with the Pella Dutch. Thank you for joining us on Mount Pleasant Live, the exclusive streaming home of Panther Athletics, which is powered by our broadcast partner, Midwest Old Threshers. A big thank you to Terry, Grant, and all of our friends at Old Threshers for supporting high school athletics. And Mount Pleasant Live would not be possible without the support of Refreshment Services Pepsi. Thank you for helping us launch Mount Pleasant Live. And as always, we appreciate Community First Credit Union for their support as well. Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union. It's finally here, folks, the most anticipated game all season, a date that we've had circled on our calendars for 2 weeks. The return of the boys soccer team to the pitch here at East Lake. The last time we saw the Panthers here in Mount Pleasant, they celebrated their senior class by scoring a dozen goals in one half against an outmatched Keokuk squad. Since April 27th, the Panthers have been road warriors. They've played 8 games away from Mount Pleasant, going 4, 3, and 1 in that time frame. In that time, they've wrapped up a second consecutive Southeast Conference championship after a 3-3 tie against Fort Madison on the road back on May 7th. The Panthers completed the regular season undefeated at 9-0-1 in conference play and 12-4-2 overall. Their 12 wins this season is the most they've had since the 2018-19 squad went 13-6, and that's too shy of the 14-3 record of the 2012-13 Panthers soccer team as well. The Panthers are led by all-worldly striker Dylan White, the senior, who leads the team with 34 goals on the season, which is tops in all of 3A and third across the entire state of Iowa when you consider all conferences and all classes. This season has marked the emergence of junior Joshua Aguma, whose explosiveness on the attack has had fans leap out of their seats as they've marveled at his 13 goals on the season, second on the team. Setting up the scoring is Dylan White as well, who leads the team with 18 assists. Another paramount of this team has been the defense, which has been absolutely phenomenal all season. The back line is anchored by junior Abe Koss and seniors Ramsey Davis, Aiden Humble, and Jack Newman, who have stymied offensive threats all season. On top of that, too, during these last 30 days, they've also received their diplomas, so congratulations to those three as well. So that defensive backline's also made life relatively easy for another senior, goalkeeper Zach LeBlanc. The senior netminder has recorded 106 saves and allowed only 21 goals this season for 83.5 save percentage. I asked Coach Russo what the key of the game for today was, and he simply said, win. Standing out of the way of that is the Pella Dutch, who comes into East Lake with an overall record of 4-8-4 and a 1-4-1 record in the Little Hawkeye Conference. The Dutch are backing into postseason play, having dropped 4 of their last 5 games. Leading the offense for Pella is sophomore Hank Duffy with 7 goals. He started all 16 games for the Dutch. And now, the lineups.
Number 2, Logan Rosenboom. Number 5, Isaac Vandenberg. Number 6, Parker Richards. Number 7, John Shaw. Number 9, Beckett Mathis. Number 10, Max Ellis. Number 11, Hank Duffy. Chase Hamilton. Number 14, Cole Denoy. And number 20, Samuel Weaver. And for our Mount Pleasant Panthers, number 1, Zachary LeBlanc. Number 7, Joshua Aguma. Number 13, Aiden Humble. Number 18, Abraham Cass. Number 20, Jack Newman. Number 23, Asa Rose. Number 24, Isaiah Binning. Number 27, Ramsey Davis. Number 29, Brandon Velaz. Number 30, Isaiah Lang. And number 49, Dylan White.
All right, those are your starting 11 for both squads today. We'll have more on them here after this break. We're going to take a quick break when we return. You're watching the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union.
Welcome!
We are
The Iowa High School.
Athletic Association.
We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Iowa High School's
Sports Championships.
Featuring Iowa's student athletes, schools, and communities.
We support teamwork, sportsmanship, and education-based activities.
Good luck, and thanks for watching.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSAA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa High School activities.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Welcome back to East Lake Park as both teams have been introduced. You're watching the Panthers pregame show brought to you by the Southeast Iowa Union, and welcome to a special presentation of boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Luis Aranda with Mike Heaton to my left, bringing you the sights of tonight's ball game, and in the studio is Kellen Gracie. We're about ready to kick off this 3A Sub-State 4 semifinal. As I update my starting lineups, as I was saying, the Dutch are led by Hank Duffy, the sophomore, with 7 goals. Setting up the offense for them is Chase Hamilton. Expect the two of them to be busy on the offensive side on the attack. So that wraps up the post-game show brought to you by Southeast Iowa Union, and we welcome you now officially to Panthers boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers as we're getting ready and set for kickoff of the postseason play here from East Lake. The starting 11 for the visiting Pella Dutch are Carter Gilmer at goalkeeper, Samuel Weaver, Logan Roseboom, Isaac Vandenberg, Parker Richards, John Shaw, Beckett Mathis, Max Ellis, Hank Duffy, Chase Hamilton, and Cole Denoy. As the referee blows the whistle, and we are off and running from East Lake. And the cross early on is defended by the Panthers. A little bit of a danger here just outside the 18-yard box. With the possession of the ball is Brandon Veloz being defended by Parker Richards, and a whistle and a free kick coming up. Good start here for Mount Pleasant. The starting 11 for the Panthers at Goalkeeper, no surprise here, Zach LeBlanc. Joshua Aguma, Aiden Humble, Abe Cass, Jack Newman, Asa Rose, Isaiah Denning, Ramsey Davis, Brandon Veloz, Isaiah Lang, and Dylan White are your starting 11 for the Maroon and Gold. Isaiah Lang across midfield, defended by the Dutch. A pass here. Back the other way, Humble with a push on Mathis and is able to win possession. The throw in intended for Aguma and a forearm push, and it's going to go back to the Dutch. Throw in coming up. Hank Duffy to do the honors, for the free kick. Cross into the box. And it's cleared out by Lang. Ahead to Veloz. He's got Rose up ahead. Tried to find space in the offensive side, but the front line unable to go. Duffy now up ahead. And it goes past the boundary. And a throw in for the Panthers. Humble up ahead, the touch by Aguma, and a throw in for the Dutch. Cleared out by Cass. But an opportunity still as Max Ellis has possession. And Abe Cass pokes it away. Lang up ahead to Veloz. Near midfield to Newman. Denning now. Finds space intended for Aguma. Cleared out by Duffy. That'll go past the boundary. And a throw in. Cass with the pass intended for Aguma. Aguma facing tough defense from Duffy. Through pass here for Weaver. Up ahead. Clearance opportunity, and it's cleared out by Denning. 50-50 ball here. Won by Veloz. He's got Rose and White. And Gilmer comes out of his position to take that one. A goal kick coming up for the Dutch. Speaking to Coach Russo before the game, the keys of the game, very simple. Coach Russo said we have to play our game today. Got to make good connecting passes as this one is in the box and cleared out by Newman. And it'll be a throw in for the Dutch. Got to make good connecting passes, work as a unit, and when needed, pressure hard. Another key he talked about was controlling the midfield. And we've seen a little bit of that so far, although Pella has had a slight edge in time of possession early on as we approach the 4th minute of this game. And a whistle. And that throw-in was not to the liking of the referee, and so it'll go the other way for the Panthers. It is a hot one in Mount Pleasant. Temperature at kickoff was right around 89 degrees as Aguma wins this ball and creates space along the right side. Aguma with Duffy on him. Passes it back to Humble. Humble's going to reset the offense here. Passes it back past midfield to Cass. Cass now with Weaver on him. Passes it to Humble but is unable to control it. Clearance is controlled by Lang for the Panthers. Pass to Veloz. He's got White and Aguma. White is into the box. White on the right side of the goalie. Cross pass is deflected. Veloz for the shot, and it's off. First shot opportunity for Mount Pleasant is on goal from Brandon Veloz. Good to see Veloz in the starting lineup today. He's seen limited action this season, his junior season. suffered an injury in the second half of the second game of the season against Columbus. And he's slowly been making his way back in the rotation and earned a start in today's playoff game. Some physicality there as Newman wins possession, forces a throw in, throws it in quickly, up ahead, into the offensive zone. Dylan White unable to control it, but right to Veloz. Through pass here for White. Opportunity in the box, and Gilmer comes out and saves it. Back the other way. Humble pokes it away. Over to Aguma. Controls it near the end line. Cross pass into the box. Shot by Veloz off of Gilmer. White controls it. White for Veloz. Opportunity. Save again by Gilmer. Another opportunity for White. And it goes over the crossbar. Brandon Veloz with 3 shots on goal already. 4 shots for Mount Pleasant. It was deflected by Gilmer. So a corner kick coming up. First set piece, first corner kick for Mount Pleasant. Good sized crowd here today. Nice to see the support. Really for both teams. Pella is only about an hour and 30 minutes away, due west of here. Corner cross to the edge of the box. And the shot by Humble is wide. Gilmer to kick it off. As I mentioned, it's just a shade under 90 degrees. It is sunny. As Veloz comes up with this ball. Through pass intended for Aguma into the box, but cleared out by Pella. Throw in coming up as Vandenberg came out from the left side of the field to clear that one. Humble to throw it in. And off of the Pella defender, intended for White. White, Humble. Ahead to Aguma, into the box, cleared out. Dunning now. Oh, loses it. The shot taken. Wide, taken by Max Ellis. A little bit of a lackadaisical approach there from the back line, uncharacteristic of them, but no damage done. Both teams have been playing in temperatures right around probably 60, 70 degrees. And one of the things that they're going to have to really manage today is the heat. So we're probably going to see a pretty consistent rotation of substitutions for both teams to keep men fresh and keep them hydrated as this game goes on. Opportunity brewing for Pella. But Mathis can't control the header. And LeBlanc comes out of his position. And he's going to clear it to midfield. Asa Rose with it. To Davis. Davis on the run. He's got Rose, White, and Aguma ahead of him. And that's poked away by Pella. Deflected by Davis. Out of bound. And a throw in coming up. Lang tried to dispossess Pella. Back on the attack. The cross pass cleared by Cass. Corner kick coming up for Pella. Their first set piece of the ball game. As we approach it, as we are now in the 10th minute. Thank you for joining us. Luis Aranda here. Special presentation of boys soccer, the IHSAA 3A Sub-State 4 semifinal. And thank you to our friends at the IHSAA for giving us the privilege and honor to bring you tonight's ball game. Corner kick is low to the outside of the box. Corner opportunity thwarted by Veloz. Davis unable to clear it. Pella cross into the 18-foot circle, 18-yard circle, and a header is long. Opportunity for Pella. Can't remember if it was Mathis that took that or if it was Weaver. Regardless, it's their second shot of the ball game is LeBlanc's goal kick lands in the lap of Ramsey Davis's father. Throw in coming up for Pella. Davis to do the honors. Richards tried to find Rosaboom. And Rosaboom's pass goes off the foot of Denoy. And a throw in for Mount Pleasant. Ace of Rose got a shove there and a whistle. And a free kick coming up for the Panthers. 0-0. 12 minutes past first half. Free kick by Cass goes off of Chase Hamilton. The deflection earns them another throw-in. Actually, that was Max Ellis. The 10 and the 12 look very similar. And another throw-in opportunity, this time deeper in the offensive territory for the Panthers, past midfield. Will be taken by Dylan White. Free kick into the box and wide of the goal. Goal kick coming up for the Dutch. Gilmer. To kick it off. Weaver up ahead. Humble chasing Mathis, and he is able to knock that one away. And a corner kick coming up for Pella. Their second one of the second half. Pella hanging in there and showing a lot of pressure. Looking at their schedule, they did have one matchup against a Southeast Conference opponent this season, and that was against Fort Madison, which ended in a 1-1 tie. LeBlanc comes out of his box, punches it out. Still controlled by the Dutch. Ellis with 3 maroon shirts on him. He hits the deck. Referee says play on. Ellis is still on the ground. Ball is ping-ponging. Now at the boot of Denning. Long cross pass intended for Aguma. But Hamilton intercepts it. Davis in control. Finds Aguma. To Rose. And his shot, his cross is just wide of the net. Humble deflects it back into the box. Cleared out by the Dutch. White. Can't control that 50-50 ball taken away by Shaw. Veloz now for the Panthers. Finds Humble. Humble. Cross pass into the box intended for White. Missed. Heel pass. Veloz. Deflected in the air. Whistle. And it's going to go the other way. 2 Dutch are ready to check in. At the next stoppage in play. Long cross intended for Ellis. To the right of the box. Newman. Cass deflects it. As Denoy was the intended target of that pass. Hamilton has control. Passes it to Ellis. Taken away by Lang. Trying to create space, but now Ellis has it. Into the box it goes. The shot by Mathis saved by LeBlanc. Long kick. And controlled by Pella. Veloz gets a hold of it. But coming out is Vandenberg. Lang the other way. Can't control it. Weaver has it. Up ahead, but LeBlanc's going to control it. And the Panthers will now see if they have an opportunity. As Cass's pass intended for Aguma goes out of bounds. And let's see if we have two substitutions coming in now for Pella. And we do. Checking out is Denoy and Mathis. Reyes Carrillo for Mount Pleasant. And Braden Sundby Humble now at midfield. Creates space for White. He's got a Guma. Cross pass intended for Rose. Tries to find Davis. Davis is going to reset it, but Ellis closing in on Newman wins the ball. Contact and a whistle. A foul called on Newman. No card. Free kick for Pella. Into the box, taken away by the Panthers. White creates space for Guerrero. Sunby. Up ahead, intended for Weaver. Taken away by White. Dennings pass taken by Shaw. Shaw off of Ellis's back. Weaver in control, back to Shaw. The Dutch will reset here. Duffy with Guerrero on him. Lang now closing in. Duffy still in control. Taken away by Guerrero. Shaw into the box it goes. Newman giving chase. And it's a goal kick. All right. Reyes Carrillo now comes in. Ivan Guerrero is the one who checked in earlier. I got my 15 and my 12 mixed up. All right, we're going to have a water break because of the heat as we approach the 20-minute mark. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back. You're watching Panthers Boys Soccer, powered by Midwest Oil Threshers.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down. Good.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Welcome back to East Lake Park. Luis Aranda here with Mike Heaton and Kevin Gracie and this special presentation of Panthers Boys Soccer. We are at the 20-minute mark, and because of the heat, we have a water break, and The score currently is 0-0. So far, 4 shots for Mount Pleasant. Excuse me, 5 shots for Mount Pleasant and 3 for Pella. And nothing else has happened thus far. Pella has had an advantage in time of possession on the offensive side. They have not been able to break through. There's been signs of a breakthrough for Pella, but the defensive back line, anchored by the 3 seniors, have withstood the pressure. And with this small break, an opportunity for Coach Russo and the coaching staff to reset. Now they've seen 20 minutes of action here in the first half. So we've seen Brandon Veloz in the starting lineup, also IHSAA Rose in the starting lineup. So a couple of changes from the last time we saw the Panthers here in East Lake. Again, it's been exactly 30 days since the Panthers last played here at home. Veloz is one of the players to watch. As I mentioned before, he's coming back from injury and playing at full health for the first time since the second game at Columbus, where he suffered an injury in the second half there. The physical and big junior has seen limited action this season, but he'll see extended minutes for the first time since that game on April 6th. Other folks to watch, I highlighted him earlier, Joshua Aguma, always a risk for the defense with his explosiveness and his ability to create and his creativity on and off the ball. And IHSAA Rose, the sophomore, who earlier this season was a dynamo offensively. He's been rather quiet since about the 4th, 5th game of the season, but still someone to watch for as he can light it up pretty quickly as one of the young guns for the Panthers. Referee is blowing the whistle, and this extended water break will conclude. No score still, first half, about in the 19th minute. The winner of this game will await the winner of the match between Xavier and Clinton, which is scheduled to kick off later today at 7 o'clock in Cedar Rapids. As with Mount Pleasant, this is Pella's first postseason game. They did not have to play a play-in match. The only team that had to play a play-in match was Clinton, and they beat Independence last week to earn their shot against 11-1 Xavier. I underestimated the amount of time this break was going to take. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. We're going to be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Panthers Soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a view. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my communities.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future, set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome!
We are
the Iowa High School
Athletic Association.
We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Iowa High School
Sports Championships,
featuring Iowa's student athletes, schools, and communities.
We support teamwork, sportsmanship, and education-based activities.
Good luck, and thanks for watching.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSAA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa high school activities.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down.
Good!
Welcome back to East Lake Park. Luis Aranda, Mike Heaton, and Kellen Gracie here. Welcome to the special presentation of Panthers soccer as we resume play after a hydration break. The free kick taken by LeBlanc and now controlled by the Dutch. As that one goes out of bounds, a throw in for Pella. Duffy to throw it in, and it's cleared out by Denning. Roseboom to Schroeder. Humble, and a throw in coming up. Duffy and Humble deflects out of bounds. Another throw in coming up for the Dutch. We are now in the 20th minute of this ball game. Still no score. Max Ellis' pass goes to Duffy. Headed for Schroeder. Newman unable to clear it. Danger here. Sunbee's pass is deflected. Opportunity still in the box. Schroeder with it. Pass to Sunbee, unable to control it. To the left of the box. No call for offside. Weaver. The shot cross ahead. And off of the foot of Jesse Chapman. So, danger avoided by the back line, as this Pella offense is a little bit sneaky, a little crisp on their passing. I think it's taken the defense a little bit off guard, as these 50-50 balls are being won by the Dutch early on. Duffy with control. Veloz closing in. Veloz pokes it away, and a throw in for the Dutch. And a whistle and 2 substitutions coming in. Sunbee checks out, as does Chapman. Returning is Mathis. And I can't quite make the other number out, as Mathis passes off to Weaver, taken away by Cass. Cass going to the corner. Can't find anybody. Duffy has control. Poked away by Humble to Weaver. Cross into the box. Lang is there. Ahead to White. Pass it to Aguma. Aguma to White. White with a cross pass ahead to Rose. Can't control it. Offside. There was 2 substitutions for Pella, and it was Denoy who came back in. Denoy and Mathis came back in, as LeBlanc had to come back out of his zone to retrieve that. Long clearance here. Rose on the run. He controls it. Finds White. And taken away by Pella, cleared out. Ahead to Ellis, can't win it. Cass chips it over to Newman. Out of bound. A throw in. Nice throw ahead to Rose. Deflected out of bound off of Rose. A throw in for Pella, as Hamilton forced the contact. A whistle. And play resumes. Denoy poked away by Davis to Rose. Pella back the other way. Veloz with the slide. Deflects it, a throw in for the Dutch. Veloz went up in the air to deflect that one. White closed in. And a throw in for the Panthers. Vandenberg felt White coming in and did the smart thing and just cleared it out. As this one is in the box, but 4 white shirts are there, and Gilmer comes out and retrieves it. Gilmer to kick it off past midfield. And that header is ahead to Weaver, and it's cleared out by Cass. Nicely done by Abe Cass on what could have been danger for the Panther defense. And offsides is called on that position as well. First offside call against Pella as we reach the 25-minute mark. You're watching Panthers soccer on this special presentation. Brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers. You're watching the IHSAA 3A Sub-State 4 semifinal as Max Ellis has the ball. And contact made, and it'll go the other way. Ellis trying to thread the needle. Made contact with Abe Cass. And that won the possession for the Panthers. So Cass with a free kick. Who's he got? He's got Denning. As Shaw closes in. Excuse me, Weaver closes in. Rose now. Gives it to Newman. Newman with Denoy on him. Lang now. Nice move on Weaver. Humble calling for it. Cross pass intended for White inside the box. Won by White. White shot saved by Gilmer. Sixth shot by the Panthers, fourth on goal. First one for White so far in this ballgame. First shot for the Panthers in about 20 minutes. Long clearance. And LeBlanc comes out to retrieve that one. Past midfield. Duffy ahead to Mathis. Veloz now. And taken away by Roseboom. Poked away by Rose, cleared out by Vandenberg. Out of bound is the call. And a throw in for Pella. Still 0-0 as we approach the 28th minute. Free kick into the offensive area. Cleared out, Veloz near midfield. White to Aguma. Aguma looking for space. Tried to find Davis charging towards the goal line. Offside. As Weaver tried to beat Cass, and he was clearly offside. Looks like Colvin Osby getting ready to check in. White now. Little chip pass intended for Davis, deflected. Headed by Rose to Veloz. Veloz in control, into the box. Brandon Veloz with the shot to Aguma! Goal! Joshua Aguma with the goal! Brandon Veloz with the assist, and my hand was in the shot. 1-0 Panthers. In the 28th minute, Joshua Aguma with his 14th goal. Wakes up this crowd. Back the other way in action here. Newman now, as the Panthers offense seems to have woken up a little bit. Davis, the intended recipient of that pass, and that is taken away by Hamilton. Hamilton still on the run, finds Ellis. Taken away by Lang. Ahead to Veloz. Long pass intended for White. Gilmer comes out. That was a slow developing play as Veloz is now down, holding his ankle. Not sure what happened, if there was contact on the pass or He's up, but clearly uncomfortable as he makes his way towards the sideline. Joshua Aguma checks back in as Veloz gets tended to by the athletic trainer. 1-0 is the score, courtesy of Joshua Aguma and his 14th goal. Free kick coming up for the Panthers to be taken by Dylan White from about 48 yards. Don't discount this because he scored from this far, and it goes past the end line for a goal kick. Gilmer ahead for Ellis. And a foot chase coming up. Richards. Excuse me, Denoy has it. Some fancy footwork by Jack Newman on defense. Clears it up ahead and out of bounds. Throw in for Pella. Colbin Osby has checked back in as an opportunity has developed here for Weaver. But Abe Cass says not today. We're in the 30th minute. 1-0 is your score. Panthers ahead. Duffy to throw it in. Cleared by Cass. And it will be a corner kick coming up for Pella. It'll be their third one. Substitutions for both sides coming in. Adam Denning for the Panthers. Asa Rose will check out. John Shaw comes back in. Cross pass corner. Knocked out of there by LeBlanc. Newman up ahead to Adam Denning, who just checked back in. Defended by Schroeder. Lang now. Beats the defender Shaw, but back the other way is Schroeder. Taken away by Cass. Cass with the pass ahead to Aguma. The flag is up for offside. Earlier this season, in a matchup against Fairfield, Abe Cass had what I believe was a 65-yard run. As this one's deep into, almost an own goal. Cass tried to clear it, and LeBlanc was able to knock it out of the way off the deflection off the crossbar. And just some lucky bounces going the way of the Dutch, but unable to capitalize. That would have been disastrous in an own goal had that gotten past LeBlanc. As I was saying in the last possession, as Cass appeared to have the space and an opening to take the dribble all the way downfield, he did have what I believe was about a 65-yard dribble and goal at Fairfield earlier this season. So he is no stranger on the offensive side. At midfield, taken away by Denning, but Davis made contact, no whistle, and a free kick coming up for Pella. Again, the winner of this one will face the winner of the Xavier Clinton game, scheduled for 7 o'clock. Isaiah Lang heads this one out of the box, ahead to Adam Denning. as Denning loses his footing on the pass ahead to Davis. Cleared out now as that ball actually went past the boundary. It'll be a throw in for Mount Pleasant. Substitution waiting to check in for Pella. Shaw heads it out. And another throw in for the Panthers. Long pass into the box. Cleared out by Vandenberg. Lang closing in. As the defense holds steady, Sunby is struggling as he hits the ground. Contact was made on that possession. It appeared that he just got tackled and his ankle may have received the brunt of that. And he's tended to by the trainer. Meanwhile, Max Ellis is going to take a seat. As Sunby makes it to his feet as he walks towards the sideline. Looks like Trace Hopkins has checked in for the Dutch. Out of bound. A throw-in coming up for the Panthers. Isaiah Lang has two white shirts on him. He beats both of them. Passes ahead to Denning. And taken away by Shaw. Up ahead, intended for Hopkins. Isaiah Denning has space. Hopkins closes in. And Denning wins this possession. Ahead to Adam Denning. Headed back, Isaiah to Adam Denning. Clear the other way across midfield. Long cross for Weaver, offside. "36th minute of the first half. Cass looking for Osby. Long pass. Osby controls it. Humble. Just out of the reach of the defender. Osby ahead to Aguma in the box. Vandenberg is there. Clears it. Past the end line and out of bound. A corner kick coming up. Oh, a throw and it just missed. No, it is a corner kick. Yep. Dylan White to take it. It went on the other side of the flag. It disappeared behind the flag in the corner, so that indicates it went past the end line. White. Short cross for Aguma. Oh, Osby missed it. Osby makes contact on the tackle. And a yellow card coming up for Osby. In the 37th minute, a yellow card given for Osby for an aggressive tackle on Mathis. Asa Rose checks back in. Reyes Carrillo getting ready to check in as well at the next opportunity. Free kick coming up, taken by Duffy. Takes a short pass. Now back to Duffy. Has White in front of him. He beats White. Still on the dribble. Beats Humble. Cass closing in. And he takes it away from Duffy. Into the corner, a whistle. And a call against Pella. Abe Cass is just a man on a mission, willing to defense, trying to get them into the next round. Cass ahead to Rose, past midfield to Humble. Humble's pass ahead to Aguma. Aguma creates space into the corner. Ahead to Rose. And it appeared that it was touched last by Pella, and they were out of bound in that sequence. So a free kick coming up. It was not out of bounds. Sorry, there was a whistle. And a free kick now taken by Dylan White as we are in the 38th minute of the first half. Cross into the box. And Gilmer punches it out. Corner kick coming up. The third one for the Panthers. 1-0 courtesy of a Joshua Aguma goal in the 28th minute, courtesy of a Brandon Veloz pass. Into the box, that one goes. A header by Lang goes over the crossbar. Long run here for the Dutch. Newman closing in on Hamilton. Hamilton tried to find Schroeder. Shaw has it. And advantage Pella. In the 39th minute, free kick coming up. Panthers defense looking to build a wall here as the clock ticks. Under 30 seconds remaining. Chip way over the nets. And this should take us to halftime. LeBlanc going to take his time. Hamilton was the one who took that free kick. And the siren indicates that the first half has ended. It is 1-0 after one half. You're watching boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers. We'll be back with the halftime show after this.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSAA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa High School activities.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down. Good.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with See First today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my communities.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future, set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome back to a hot and sunny East Lake Park. You're watching the Panther Halftime Show brought to you by Community First Credit Union. Luis Aranda here, trying to find as much shade as possible as there is not a cloud in the sky. It is 1-0 Panthers. And things are looking upward for the Mount Pleasant offense, as they have registered 8 shots so far in this ball game, 5 on goal. We'll talk about the goal here momentarily. Zach LeBlanc also has 2 saves as he mines the net. For Pella, they have 4 shots so far, 2 on goal. They have 3 corner kicks and have also been called offside twice. 2 offside calls for Mount Pleasant. It is not a clean sheet for the Panthers, as Colvin Osby was carded with a yellow in the 37th minute as he tackled Beckett Mathis, and he was none too happy. Both actually were none too happy. The goal was scored by Joshua Aguma in the 28th minute off of a deflection on a slow developing play. Brandon Veloz, who started today's game, and hopefully he will make it back for the second half, as he did walk off with an injury to his ankle on a tackle. Veloz had possession of the ball inside the box, just to the right of Gilmer. His shot deflected off of the hands of Gilmer, right to the boot of Aguma, who found the back of the net for the one and only goal so far. 1-0 is the score for the Panthers and the Dutch. Second half action coming up. We're going to take a quick break. This has been the Mount Pleasant Panther Halftime Show presented by Community First Credit Union. And again, you're watching a special presentation of boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Welcome.
We are
the Iowa High School
Athletic Association.
We're proud to bring you this broadcast of Iowa High School
Sports Championships,
featuring Iowa's student athletes, schools, and communities.
We support teamwork, sportsmanship, and education-based activities.
Good luck, and thanks for watching.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSAA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa High School activities.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down.
Good.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At Sea First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Sea First today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my communities.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future. Set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Welcome back to Eastlake Park. You're watching this special presentation of Panthers soccer, brought to you by Midwest O Threshers. Luis Aranda here with Mike Heaton. That's him. Behind the camera and in hot and sweaty studios is Kellen Gracie. It is a hot one here, folks. It's about 90 degrees. The sun is beating down, but no one seems to mind as the Panthers lead at 1-0. And we're getting ready to start second half action. Again, the winner of this match will take on the winner of the other 3A Sub-State 4 semifinal, scheduled for kickoff at 7 p.m. in Cedar Rapids as Xavier hosts Clinton. The winner of that matchup moves on to Friday night at 7 for the Sub-State 4 final, where a berth in the IHSAA state tournament will be on the line. Right now, the Panthers are 40 minutes away from qualifying for that final for the second year in a row. And we are off and running in the 40th minute as Veloz and Ellis make contact, and Ellis goes down. And we'll wait for him to get up. Good to see Veloz back on the field. He did leave with about 10 minutes remaining in the first half. as he was tackled at the ankle. As that cross goes into the box, and LeBlanc had to come out for it. LeBlanc sends it into the air. Who wants it, Duffy or White? And Duffy sends it past the boundary, and a throw-in coming up. Veloz. Back to Lang. Lang now. Threads the needle for Veloz. For Aguma. Back the other way to Humble. Into the box as Vandenberg tries to clear it. And Duffy deflects it off of Humble, and it'll be a throw-in for Pella. It was a pretty tense first half for the first 28 minutes. It seemed as though the Dutch surprised the Panthers on the offensive side with crisp passing and just taking advantage of some holes on the defense. And then Aguma found the back of the net, and it seemed as though the nerves and that tension that the Panthers are feeling just dissipated for the last 12 minutes. There was one scary moment where Abe Cass tried to clear a ball, and it went towards LeBlanc, and it almost went in. It hit the crossbar. As this opportunity is cleared out by the Pella defense up ahead to Weaver, taken away by Lang, but back to Weaver as Dutch have numbers forward. Shaw ahead to Denoy. He's onside, into the box. The shot is wide. First shot of the second half for Pella, their fifth of the ball game. LeBlanc sends this near midfield, finds Asa Rose. Rose tried to save it, unable to. It'll be a throw-in for Pella. It appears that the Panthers stuck with their starting 11 to start the second half. I'm not noticing any changes as that shot goes out of bounds. Taken by Duffy. Pella trying to create some momentum with some long shots here. Trying to create space, trying to create opportunities. Davis up ahead, but taken away by Richards. Shaw now. To the boot of Denoy. To Richards, taken away by Aguma. Aguma on the run, has Rose to his right. Feeds Rose. Rose still on the run. Cross pass into the box, taken away by Vandenberg and cleared out. Humble comes up with it. A header to Rose. Rose in a foot race with, appeared it was Hamilton. As Rose's pass gets taken away by Denoy. Up ahead. Ramsey Davis now. Passes backward to Newman. Newman tried to hit White. Davis is there. He finds White. White with an opportunity. He's got Aguma. Trying to feed Davis. Taken away by Hamilton. Hamilton now with White on him. Aguma closes in. Hamilton still in control. Up ahead to Richards. Richards has space, but it's an offside. Fourth offside call for Pella. Free kick coming up, taken by Abe Cass. That ball is won by Pella. Up ahead is Mathis. He tries to hit Max Ellis. And Denning is there. Denning tries to poke it away and clear it, but Ellis has control. Ellis. The shot taken off the foot of Mathis and out of bound. Past the end line. Goal kick coming up. 3 shots taken by Pella in this half already. All of them from long distance. Talking to Coach Russo before the game for the Panthers. Talked about everyone having to do their part. This is a team effort. This is a very close-knit team as Ramsey Davis is on the run here. Davis near the edge of the box, still in control. Davis with the shot. Cross intended for Aguma, just wide. In control is Rose. To Humble, his shot! Over the crossbar. Ninth shot, first one of the half for Mount Pleasant. Off of the boot of Aiden Humble. Shout out to Erin Humble, who probably had to hold her breath on that one. Yes, I did. She did, she says. Everyone has to do their part, Coach Russo said before the game. It's a team effort. Take their shots, win the corner, do their job. Trust that others will do their job as well as Newman. There's a push and no call. Newman got pushed, barrel rolled out of it, got up, looked towards the referee, looking for a call, didn't get it. And now Newman has it with Denoy. Contact by Denoy, no whistle. Up ahead, opportunity brewing for the Dutch. Cross pass by Ellis. Into the box, cleared out by Lang. Aguma now. And Richards pokes it away. A throw in for the Dutch. As Coleman Osby comes back in. Denoy comes out for the Dutch. As Chapman comes back in as well. That ball's in the corner. Humble wins it to Aguma, who clears it to Schroeder. Shaw into the box, and LeBlanc is there. Long kick here. Vandenberg ahead to Richards. Taken away by Newman. Davis finds Osby, and it's poked away by Roseboom. Davis was going to throw it in. Newman said, no, I'm going to do it. Newman to White. White passed it back to Newman. Lang and Davis collide there as Weaver pass ahead to Ellis, but Abe Cass clears it. Back the other way, Schroeder. Humble. Back to Schroeder. Opportunity brewing for the Dutch as Samuel Weaver has it, but Abe Cass bodies him up and clears it for a throw-in. Nice job by Abe Cass. Cass is doing work today. Throw in, headed away by Lang. Backwards pass now. Vandenberg feeding Schroeder with Humble on him. Schroeder hits the ground, and that is won by Humble. Whistle, contact, and Schroeder's on the ground, but advantage goes to the Panthers. Not entirely sure what happened there. but no argument from either side. We are in the 50th minute. Luis Aranda here. This special presentation of boys soccer. The IHSAA 3A Sub-State 4 semifinal between the Pella Dutch and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Thank you so much for joining us and making us part of your late Wednesday afternoon, early evening. As a free kick coming up for Pella, taken by Shaw to Hamilton. As that is taken away by Newman, and Isaiah Lang did the splits on that one. Humble now clears it. Intended for White, who's been rather quiet today. Hamilton on the run. Hamilton shot off the crossbar. Up ahead. Aguma has the opportunity. Aguma. And it's off his foot, past the end line, corner kick. Fourth corner kick, first of the second half for Mount Pleasant. That shot by Hamilton was a rocket just over the head of LeBlanc, off the crossbar, deflected out of the box, led to an opportunity for Joshua Aguma. And credit the Pella defense for knocking that past the end line, forcing a corner kick. Set piece coming up for the Panthers. White crosses it in. Header! Isaiah Lang. Just missed it. Pass was wide. No shot. Goal kick now for the Dutch. Denning to White. Osby, can he get there? No. Ivan Guerrero has checked in for the Panthers. Long ball here. Newman went up. Did not touch it. Oh. It's a throw-in for Pella. Ellis now with Guerrero and Dunning. He wins it. Passes it back to Weaver now. Nothing there. Ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder into the box. The shot is wide. Goal kick for LeBlanc. 1-0 is still is the score. Chapman ahead to Ellis. Danger here. Weaver cleared out by Newman. There was 3 white shirts. I did not see maroon shirts in the area. All of a sudden they just appeared. Newman just cleared that one out. Humble pokes that one away. White on the run. Taken away by Vandenberg. Rose now on the run. Osby and White ahead. He passed it up to Guerrero, who loses it. Hamilton now with Rose behind him. Taken away by Rose. Cleared by Humble. Ahead to Aguma. Little chip pass intended for White. Cleared out by Roseboom. Newman still in the air. Who's going to win it? Cleared by Guerrero. All the way past midfield for Schroeder. Rose with the intended tackle. And it's off of Schroeder's boot. And a throw in for Mount Pleasant. Humble. Long clearance. Vandenberg. Stops it before it goes past the end line. Goal kick coming up here. Isaiah Lang checks out. Reyes Carrillo checks in. Denning clears it towards Guerrero, and it goes out of bounds. Throw in by Roseboom. Intended for Schroeder. Cleared out by Guerrero to Reyes Carrillo to Aguma. White. Cleared out by Roseboom. Near midfield, Ellis with Reyes Carrillo on him. Hamilton passes it off to Richards. Ahead to Chapman. Newman gives chase. Newman has it. Oh, Chapman wins it. Ahead. Ellis controls it inside the box for Schroeder, and it goes out of bounds. Actually, I might be calling the wrong number. I think that's 23. If that's 23, then that's Jeffries. That is 23. Andrew Jeffries with the shot on that one. And I'm wondering if I've been doing that the whole game. 10 shots, 4 on goal for the Dutch. Substitution coming in. Hopkins checks back in. As Ellis takes a seat. One nothing. Panthers. That one is off, deflected off White. Hopkins with it. To the back line. Jeffries now. Defended by Humble. Creates space. Into the box. Cross pass intended for Hopkins. Cleared out by Cass. Opportunity thwarted there. Dylan White having to play defense here. Shaw. Off of Denning. No call. The Pella faithful wanted a call. It's a corner. It's a throw-in. Weaver took a little bit of a dive, and the referee did not buy it. Hopkins, long throw in. Denning made contact. Weaver went down. No call again. Jeffries' pass is deflected off of Reyes Carrillo and a throw-in. We are closing in on the halfway point, which means a hydration break will be coming up. Long throw into the box. Danger here. Cleared. It is deflected off of Isaiah Denning. A corner kick is coming for Pella. Approaching the 59th minute. Corner number 4 for Pella, their first of the second half. The cross into the box. Saved by LeBlanc ahead to Aguma. Aguma with space up ahead. Aguma. And he's unable to capitalize. It's poked away by Richards. Saved by Weaver. To the boot of White. White now. He's got 3 men ahead of him. White just toying with Weaver. White keeps it inbounds. White still in possession. Weaver can't do anything about it. White again into the box and cleared by Hamilton. Dylan White showing a mastery of ball possession and dribbling as we reach the halfway mark of the second half and a hydration break, a minimum of 3 minutes. We're going to take a pause ourselves. As we reach the hydration break, we're going to take a break. 1-0 Mount Pleasant. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching a special presentation of boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my community.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future. Set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Positive sportsmanship is an essential element of IHSAA events.
Even as competitors, good sportsmanship puts us all on the same team.
We should all support the student athletes competing. Let the coaches coach.
Respect the officials working the event.
Be a positive representative of your school.
Thank you for supporting sportsmanship at Iowa high school activities.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Better file that report. The clock's winding down.
Good.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Welcome back to Eastlake Park. You're watching a special presentation of Mount Pleasant Panthers boys soccer, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. It is the IHSAA 3A Sub-State Region 4 semifinal. And we are at the hydration break of the second half as we approach the 60th minute of this matchup between the Pella Dutch and the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Luis Aranda here, bringing you the sounds and the action. Bringing you the sights is Mike Heaton. And in the control room, Melting just to the left of us is Cullen Gracie. So far in the second half, it's been relatively quiet. No goals have been scored. It's still 1-0, courtesy of a Joshua Aguma goal in the 28th minute. When we return to action here momentarily, it'll be a throw-in for Mount Pleasant. Dylan White showed off the moves as he went one-on-one with Samuel Weaver and weaved his way, I have to say that. Thank you, Heaton. Weaved his way past Weaver and Chase Hamilton. Sometimes the lowest hanging fruit isn't always the ripest. Chase Hamilton cleared it on the edge of the box. So when we resume play here momentarily, it'll be a throw-in, and that throw-in will be taken by Jack Newman. As we resume play, I spoke to Coach Russo before the game, and he wanted to give a shout-out to the senior class. Has been instrumental to the success of Mount Pleasant's soccer program. As while we did celebrate Senior Day about a month ago, this could very much be the last opportunity for them to play in front of the home crowd. No call, as that shot is blocked by Gilmer. Long shot off the boot of Aiden Humble. 2 shots there. First one on goal, saved by Gilmer, his first. Coach Russo also wanted to shout out his family, his wife, Rihanna, daughters, Bianca, Ophelia, and baby Gianna. He wanted to thank his family, as that is LeBlanc coming out. He wanted to thank his family for always allowing him the time to devote all his energy and effort to this team and for supporting him through the long nights of him watching film, attending practice, and of course, the coaching grumpiness that comes with the territory. As that ball is deflected and hits off of Isaiah Lang, he hits the ground. Ball is still in play. Brandon Veloz has it, a whistle, and it looks like the wind just got knocked out of Lang on that deflection. Lang is getting back to his feet in the 61st minute. Veloz with it. Back the other way, Weaver finds Hopkins. Hopkins tried to feed Mathis. Cleared by Newman. No. Newman. Both Mathis and Newman hit the ground. Tries to find Ramsey. It goes out of bounds. Throw in by Hopkins. That one's a long one, but it found Isaiah Denning. Vandenberg controls as Aguma gets a boot on it, but right to Hamilton with Davis on him. Hamilton has been relatively quiet as he throws that one in. Long cross, and LeBlanc comes out. LeBlanc sends this one across midfield. Controlled by Rose. He heads it ahead for himself. Whistle. And throw in coming up. Adam Denning checks out. Isaiah Lang comes back in. Humble ahead to Lang. To Veloz. To Davis at the edge of the end line in the box. Still in control. To the Aguma. The shot! Oh, the shot by White. It was deflected off Aguma. To White, and it was wide of the goal. Newman sends it backwards to Hamilton with Davis on him. Hamilton with space, has Hopkins to his left, Mathis to his right. Abe Cass is there again, Rose up ahead. Colton Thomas gives chase for Pella. Roseboom to Weaver. Sends it into the box for Mathis. Cleared out, danger. Cleared by Humble, ahead to Davis. Davis trying to feed Veloz. Taken away by Schroeder. Ahead to Mathis, cleared by Newman. Throw in coming up for Pella. Things are feeling a little bit tense here. Hopkins to throw it in as we reach the 65th minute of this matchup. Hopkins launches it into the box. Headed by Denning. To the foot of Weaver. Veloz is able to keep it in. Clears it out. Aguma heads it. Vandenberg is there. Into space. Hopkins. Veloz has it. Veloz. Long pass ahead to Aguma and Rose, but Gilmer is there. A little bit too much touch on the pass intended for the young guns for the Panthers. White deflects it. Back to Vandenberg. Ahead to Duffy. Taken away by Lang. Long cross ahead to Mathis. Pass Mathis to Weaver to the right of the box. Into the corner he goes with Newman coming in. Hopkins shot. Cleared out by Cass. Shot by Hamilton. Trying to clear it. Mathis has it to Hamilton. Mathis with the shot. Deflected by Newman. Up ahead to Joshua Aguma. Aguma to White near midfield. White with Schroeder behind him. Poked away by Schroeder. Veloz corrals it. Ahead to Davis with space into the corner. Saves it from going out. Rosebloom. Davis into the box. Taken away by Weaver. Weaver finds Mathis. Mathis ahead to Hamilton. He finds Ellis, but Cass is there too. Contact, and Cass has to clear it. Another scary moment there off the boot of Cass. Corner kick number 6 coming up for Pella. As things are getting a little bit more tense as the clock continues to tick. Hamilton into the box. The shot deflected off LeBlanc. Hopkins shot wide. LeBlanc with his 3rd save. 7 shots in this half by Pella. 3 of them on goal. For Mount Pleasant, they have 4 shots and 1 on goal thus far. Again, that's in the second half. LeBlanc taken away by Weaver. Ahead to Mathis. Taken away by Lang, ahead to Veloz. Veloz with a long pass. Thwarted by Vandenberg, but Guerrero is there. Guerrero with a foot chase. Mathis with the contact, no call. Veloz now with it. Wins it. He hits the ground and a whistle. It's starting to get chippy, starting to get physical here as we reach the 68th minute. Advantage Panthers. Free kick coming up to be taken by Dylan White. Still 1-0 Panthers. White's going to send it deep into the box and past the end line. Goal kick coming up for Gilmer and the Dutch. It's been a full half now since we had a score. In the 28th minute is when Aguma found the back of the net. White headed it towards Gilmer. Aguma was not there. Back the other way. Ellis giving chase with room. Cleared out by Cass. Abe Cass has been a defensive stalwart today. As Shaw checks back in for the Dutch, Hamilton takes a breather. Approaching the 70th minute. Opportunity here. Veloz with a touch pass for Aguma. It's a foot race now. Rosebloom catches up to him. Aguma has it as he tips it away, and a throw in for the Dutch. Guerrero intercepted that pass. Up ahead, Mathis now with a shot. And an opportunity lost there. Humble clears it. Ahead to Osby. But Thomas is there for the Dutch. To Schroeder. He finds Duffy, who's going to slow it down. Schroeder with White on him. Back to Duffy. Duffy beats Lang. Cross over the head of LeBlanc. That was a shot, number 13. The Dutch are taking shots whenever they have space, even though it's from long distance, trying to find an answer to the defense that the Panthers are showing. Opportunity there won by the Panthers. A throw-in coming up as we are in the 70th minute, approaching the 71st minute. Still 1-0 Mount Pleasant. All the way across the field for Weaver. And a throw-in for the Panthers. Newman to do the honors. He's got Guerrero ahead of him. Veloz trying to find some open space as Newman's throw-in stays out of bounds. Hopkins now, as that's cleared by Lang. Two substitutions coming in as the Dutch now bring Jeffries in. And it looks like Mathis has come back in as well. No, sorry, Richards. Weaver comes out, Mathis comes out. Sorry, that's Denoy. Cole Denoy, number 14, is checked back in. Jack Newman clears this one. Vandenberg at midfield for the Dutch. Too much touch for Schroeder, cleared out by Thomas. Lang heads it towards Aguma in the offensive territory. Out of bound. Throw in for the Panthers. Humble to throw it in. Ahead to White. Into the box. Dylan White 1-on-1. Deflected off of Thomas. Veloz sends it over the crossbar. Thirteenth shot as we are in the 73rd minute now. Gilmer sends this ahead as Veloz sends it out of bound. Throw in coming up, Denoy. Sends it to Hopkins. Ahead to Duffy. Davis takes it away. Veloz with a tackle. Rosebloom now. Veloz with Duffy on him. Veloz with 3 white shirts on defense. Hopkins bodies up Lang. Duffy still has it. Duffy looking for somebody. He finds Denoy. That one is off the side of his foot, out of bound, throw in for the Panthers. 74th minute now. Newman to throw it in. Lang now. To Schroeder. Vandenberg. Tried to find Ellis. That's taken away by Lang. Up ahead. Foot race between Thomas and Aguma. It's going to be won by Gilmer. Gilmer sends that one across midfield off the foot of Schroeder to Lang. Lang ahead to Ostby. Ostby ahead to Aguma with space. Aguma finds Ostby. Touch pass intended for Aguma. Back the other way. Veloz has it with Hopkins behind him. Cleared out to Newman. Newman keeps it alive, intended for White. Cleared out by Roseboom. Duffy now with space. Closing in is Denning, and he's going to clear it out. And it took a lucky bounce off of a vehicle as Hopkins now takes the quick throw-in. We got a couple substitutions coming in. Denoy is going to come out. Jeffries is going to come out. Hopkins is going to come out. Lang is coming in. Ostby's coming out for the Panthers. We're in the 75th minute. You're watching Panthers soccer. Special presentation of IHSAA Sub-State 4 semifinal for 3A. As this one is on the edge of the box. Shaw with it for the Dutch. Cleared out. Aguma. Won by Shaw. To Ellis. Cross pass. Headed out by Lang. Ellis tried to clear it. Finds Lang's foot. Lang in control. A whistle. And we have a card on Schroeder. Oh. A Schroeder White with a yellow card. With a hand in the face in the 75th minute. Second yellow of the game against the Panthers as this one set in the box. Pass to Enlon. Hold your breath, Panthers fans, as we approach now the 76th minute. White comes back in after taking the mandatory possession off. As Reyes Carrillo now checks out. Cleared out by LeBlanc, finds Humble. Sliding. Veloz up ahead to Aguma. Is he onside? As that's too far. Gilmer. Ahead to midfield. Newman. Clears it. Up ahead to White. White has it to Lang. Lang with a touch pass to White. He beats his defender. White has Aguma. White into the box. One-on-one. 3 shirts on him. White still with the ball. White with an opportunity. The shot deflected off of Gilmer's hands. 77th minute now. Ellis with possession. Cass clears it the other way to the boot of Aguma. He's got Dylan White at midfield. Touch pass back to Aguma. This should be fun. Josh Aguma has it. Has ahead to White. Aguma. And he can't control it. Thomas knocks it away. John Shaw comes up. And a push. No call. Throw in coming up. Aiden Humble to do the job. Gut check time for the Panthers. Pass up ahead to White into the corner. Not touched by White. 78th minute now. 1-0 still the score. Gilmer sends it up ahead. Veloz went up. Pushed by Mathis. A whistle. Veloz goes down. Advantage given to the Dutch. It looked as though Mathis utilized Veloz to push off to gain an advantage, and Veloz is the one that gets called. Free kick coming up with about 90 seconds to go. Hamilton into the box. Cleared by Lang. Hamilton sends it up in the air off his heel. Cleared out by Veloz. Rosebloom now. Aguma gives chase. Davis clears it. At midfield now, Vandenberg. We are approaching the 79th minute. Veloz clears it. Rosebloom forward to Dutch. We are in the 79th minute. The Panthers up 1-0. Weaver now at midfield with Davis. Davis to White. Ahead to Veloz. He's got Aguma, and he can't control it. Rosebloom now. As Newman tries to, as that one goes into the parking lot. We have about 35 seconds to go. Hamilton up ahead. Cleared out by Lang. 2 balls are in the parking lot. There's 23 seconds remaining. The ball boys are trying to get the ball across. There's now 2 balls on the field. 20 seconds to go. Hamilton has it. He's got to throw it in quickly. Ahead to Weaver. And Lang is going to deflect it out of bounds. Very quickly goes the Dutch. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Weaver's got to go. Ahead to Hamilton. This one is going to run out of time. Deflected by Lang. And the Mount Pleasant Panthers survive. Mount Pleasant takes this one 1-0. And they advance to the IHSAA 3A Sub-State 4 final on Friday night as they await the winner of Xavier and Clinton as the flags of the Mount Pleasant faithful wave from the West bleachers. 1-0 is your score. 1-0 is your final from the pitch at East Lake. We'll be back to wrap things up. From Mount Pleasant, you're watching a special presentation of boys soccer powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
High school activities have given me the opportunity to get involved and make new friends.
Compete in sports that I love and meet new people.
Do something I love while building the programs in my community.
Not just be a role model off the court, but also be a role model on the court.
Make connections and meet new people.
They give me a reason to work hard and better myself for the future, set good examples to the younger athletes.
Have a positive impact on my community.
Help us support Iowa high school activities.
Your dream home in Mount Pleasant is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, flooring, and design. With options from recliners to mattresses and flooring options from vinyl plank to carpet, find your home's beauty at your dream home. Your home, your dream.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome back to East Lake Park. And welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. As Jack Newman takes the Mount Pleasant flag and puts a stamp on this semifinal victory for the Panthers over the Pella Dutch as their season continues to next Friday night. Welcome back to the booth. Luis Aranda here with Mike Heaton and Kellen Gracie in the studio as we brought you a thrilling Sub-State 4 semifinal in this special presentation of boys soccer. The Panthers survive. And it took everything on the defensive end for them to advance to Friday as they await their opponent, either Clinton or Xavier. And those two will square off with kickoff happening here in the next couple of minutes. Let's break it down for you. Pella had 13 shots in this ball game, 5 shots on goal, 6 corner kicks, and they were called off for offsides 4 times. Carter Gilmer had 2 saves. Excuse me, he had 5 saves. I miscounted there. He had 5 saves, 4 saves. My bad. He had 4 saves. He allowed 1 goal. For the Panthers, they had 14 shots, 7 shots on goal. Zach LeBlanc had 3 saves. They had 4 corner kicks and were called for 2 offsides in today's ballgame. 2 yellow cards were administered in this ball game. Colbin Osby received a yellow card in the 37th minute for a tackle. And then Dylan White was given a yellow card in the 75th minute for a hand in the face of his defender. The lone score came in the 28th minute off of a Brandon Veloz deflection off of Gilmer. Gilmer's deflection of a save off Veloz's boot went straight to Joshua Aguma, and his shot did not miss. It found the back of the net, and that was the only score of tonight's matchup as the Panther defense hung on and takes this one 1-0 over the visiting Pella Dutch. Our player of the game. Well, actually, I'm going to start with an honorable mention. Our honorable mention is going to be, and this is going to be probably a surprise to my colleagues here in the booth, our honorable mention is going to go to Joshua Aguma. Our player of the game, you will not see this in the stat sheet. You will not see this anywhere else. You probably won't see a lot of highlights. But our player of the game is Abe Cass. He was everywhere on the defensive end, clearing out crosses, thwarting every opportunity that he possibly could. He single-handedly kept the Dutch at bay. And for a defensive backline that has been dominated by 3 seniors, to see the junior Cass come in and have an incredible game today on the defensive side. He is my player of the game for this semifinal. With today's win, Mount Pleasant advances to the 3A Sub-State 4 final against the winner of Xavier and Clinton, which kicks off here in moments. Actually, it kicked off about a minute ago at Xavier High School's Saints Field. The winner of that game will face Mount Pleasant on Friday night at 7 o'clock at a yet-to-be-determined site. If Xavier wins, they will host. If Clinton pulls off the upset, then that final could very well be here at East Lake Park. The winner of that game on Friday will then qualify for the IHSAA state tournament, with the 3A quarterfinals being held in Indianola on Monday, June 1st. And then the semifinals and the finals of the state tournament will be held at Mediacom Stadium on the campus of Drake University in Des Moines on June 3rd and June 5th. So a quick turnaround after this week. Next week is the state tournament. For more information on the postseason, please visit ihsaa.org and click on Soccer State Tournament Central. It's been an incredible season for the Panthers, and we're happy to say it's not done yet. Coach Russo's mantra all season has been finish, 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 and this team has bought into that from the jump. Last year was heartbreak at Williamsburg, losing in the 2A Sub-State Region Final. And they have now qualified, and they are hoping to reverse what happened last year and qualify for the state tournament. They have already clinched the goal of back-to-back conference championships, and now it's the big one. They want to qualify for the state tournament, and after that, if they qualify for the state tournament, let's see if they can run the table, because this Mount Pleasant boys soccer team has what it takes to run the table. This is an experienced team that has shown strength, it's shown resiliency, and shown grit while taking on stiff competition, folks. The Southeast Conference may not be known for its soccer prowess, but when the Panthers have gone up against teams from upper class, from different classes, oftentimes higher level competition, they have not folded. They can match up with just about anyone in the state, and they are a team to be reckoned with if they can finish on Friday. Being at the top of the conference table means everyone's coming for them with their best, and today was no exception, as the Pella Dutch did everything they could, gave everything that they had, and the Panthers still came out on top. This 2026 boys soccer team has lived up to the challenge and then some, and it's been my honor and privilege to narrate their journey this season. Thank you so much for watching the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Our next broadcast on Mount Pleasant Live will be next Thursday as Panthers baseball welcomes the Washington Demons to Maple Leaf. Pregame for that one is scheduled for 5:25, and first pitch is set for 5:30. Join us for that one. For producer Kellen Gracie, I am Luis Aranda, and I have to apologize. Our next broadcast on Mount Pleasant Live will actually be next Thursday as Panthers softball welcomes the Washington Demons to Maple Leaf, with pregame scheduled for 6:55 for that one, and first pitch set for 7 o'clock. Join us for that one. For producer Kellen Gracie, who hopefully has not melted in the studio, and for Mike Heaton, who brought you the sights of today's ball game, I am Luis Aranda, bidding you farewell and good evening from East Lake Park, where once again, the Mount Pleasant Panthers have qualified for the final in Sub-State Region 4 for 3A soccer with a 1-0 victory over the Pella Dutch. Thank you so much for watching this special presentation of Panthers soccer on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Katie and the kids, I'm coming home, and we're coming home a winner. Farewell and good night from East Lake.